Hey guys, Ron here with Radiant Technology Solutions. We're doing an SMB Connect video today, and we have Themis, the insurance Greek, here with us. Themis, tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do.
Yeah, Ron, absolutely. Thank you very much for having me. Uh, I'm the insurance Greek, and as the title suggests, I'm in the insurance business, and I've been doing for a few years now life insurance, and about a year and a half ago, I transitioned, and I also added, I should say, the health insurance in my lines. So yeah, mostly I work with individual professionals, like yourself and I, that do not have health insurance benefits from their employer,
Mhm.
and they want to have affordable and comprehensive health insurance coverage at the same time, because there are more options out there than people know. So I try to give everyone access to these options that are usually tailored mostly to healthier individuals, and custom made a health insurance plan for them that will fit their needs. Not only just selling them a product, but finding what their needs are, and fill those needs with the right product.
So mostly small business owners and or maybe people that have independently wealthy kind of stuff.
Yes, exactly. Those are the people that I help more, because in essence, if someone is working for employer, chances are they are having employer benefits. And if you're paying an amount of something because your employer contributes uh, some amount, 50 to 100%, it's always more affordable than anything else you can find outside the market. So if someone has employer benefits, usually I cannot help them because they have a really good plan to begin with. And on the other hand, if someone is having a plan through the ACA because their income is a little bit lower and they're receiving a subsidy, that is a really good health plan as well, compared to the amount they're paying for that plan. I'm mostly help self-employed individuals that make a good amount of money, but they don't want to spend a lot of money on premiums, specifically if they're healthy. Like I go to the doctor once every year. I go to the doctor only for my physical exam, and that's it. So far I have not needed anything else, so I have a plan that is exactly works for me in that specific scenario, and covers me if something major happens. I have a set deductible I have to meet, and the insurance carrier picks up all the rest. But other than that, I don't have a lot of bell whistles on it, because it helps me keep my premium monthly premium down.
Okay. And then if you needed something, you know, down the road, you could just add it to that plan as well, or would you have to start with a new plan?
Absolutely, depending what the need down the road is going to be, you might have to add on the existing plan or switch a plan entirely. But the good thing is, uh, you don't have a contract with your plan. If you stop early and switch to another one, you don't have to pay a penalty. You don't lose money or anything like that, as long as the rolling month is off, and you cancel your policy, you can enroll in another one from starting in the next month. So it's always what changes, what life events are there. Someone might get married and might want a policy for him and his wife now, right? Or some of
Yeah.
the spouse, or they might have kids. They want to get the kids in. Depending what the scenario is, there's a lot of different options. Some of the times you can just add on the existing plan. Some other times you have to go to another plan, but there is no penalties or anything, and it's a really easy procedure.
Cool. Yeah, it seems like everything there's a penalty for canceling everything these days. So that's pretty neat that there's not for the health insurance. Is it just one carrier that you offer, or are you working with multiple carriers?
Yes, I'm an independent health insurance agent, so I work with multiple carriers. Of course, I have a couple of different carriers that are my go-to for clients that I have in the state of Florida, because I know them inside and out. And most of the times, they will be the most competitive price-wise, but also they will give the best benefits. But I have a lot of different carriers, more than 10 that I can, if there are any unique scenarios, I can always a little bit switch up and, go for the specific needs.
Very cool. And we were talking a little bit before this video, and it sounds like it's a lot more affordable than even I was imagining it would be to go out and get your own insurance. That's pretty cool. But I'm assuming the more you add on, just like anything else, like if you were, buying a house, the more rooms you have or the more features you have, the more it costs you in the long run.
Absolutely, absolutely, Ron. We have to think a little bit that the insurance industries are not losing money, right? So if they give you more benefits in a plan, if they add more benefits, of course you're going to pay for them. The customer, in the end of the day, is going to pay for them. They're not giving away, free benefits, free money, unfortunately. So usually, the more benefits your plan comes with, the more expensive it's going to be. So what I do, because I love numbers in general, I'm a little bit of a numbers geek. I always try to show the value to my clients. But if there's someone like me that might visit their doctor's office once per year for the physical, does it make sense to give them a plan that will cost maybe $150 more per month and will have doctor's co-pays, physician co-pays, specialist doctor's co-pays, prescription benefits, and a lot of other stuff that they will not use or they don't use yet. They don't have a need for that yet. Or save those $150 per month, give them a plan that will have a deductible, will cover them in a catastrophic event, will maybe have a really good deductible if they visit the urgent care room. But other than that, once per year, like I do, they can pay out of their pocket to their primary care physician for the wellness visit. Most of the times that makes sense. So depending again on my client's need, I try to make a really good consultation, talk with them, figure out their needs, and then come with my suggestion. But in the end of the day, it's going to be their decision, though.
Very cool. Very cool. How long have you been doing this?
In the whole insurance industry, I'm a little bit about almost 3 years that I'm working in. And the last year and a half, I got into health as well. Because I had a lot of clients that when I was solely doing life insurance that were asking me a lot of times, can you help me with that? Can you help me with this on the health insurance side? And I didn't know sometimes where to refer them to, because it was not that clear that a lot of agents were captive. They were writing only with one company. So I saw that my clients were not always getting the best deal. So that's where I decided I'm going to get into that game, and I'm going to try to give them as much value as I can.
Yeah, that's one of my things that I really enjoy about the insurance industry is when you go to an agency, an independent agent, they have access to so many options where, you could call up, what's a big one, Aetna or something, and sure, they'll give you a plan, but, they're only going to give you their plan. So it can save you a lot of money working with an independent agent.
Yeah, absolutely. You can always compare price in different plans. And what I always suggest to my potential clients is, don't get some quotes for me and stop there. You can ask someone else as well. You can go outside and research and see what is best for you and your family when it comes to that. Because the more choices you have available, the better odds you're gonna get the right decision for you and your family.
Awesome. So I guess you're from Greece. Is that right?
Yes. Yeah. If the name, the insurance Greek, doesn't spill the beans, or my thick accent a little bit, yes, I was born and raised in Athens, Greece, and I came in Florida with my wife Christina, which she's an American, but she was living. She has no Greek relatives, nothing like that. But she was living in Greece because she was working there, and that's where we met. Yeah, and when we decided to get married, we also make the decision to move back in the United States, move back for her, brand new start for me, and start our family here. So I was kind of lucky, I guess, ended being coming in Tampa, because there's a lot of Greek community here,
Oh, yeah.
and of course, I love Greek food. I love visiting Tarpon, going to a couple different restaurants and trying their recipes. And it's always good when you're missing home to be able to have a couple friends that you can even talk Greek to them, and kind of have a couple different conversations, because the truth is, yes, I miss my country sometimes, even though I love Tampa very much, but it's always good to find that Greek community here that has helped me a lot.
Yeah, it's definitely quite a big Greek community here, especially in Tarpon Springs. And man, I love going down there to the sponge docks and eating that. It's an apita. I'm not going to say it because I know I'm going to say it wrong, but great food, unbelievable.
Yeah, yeah. Although I'm loving all the great different cuisines that you can find in the United States, because in Greece we're not that much diversified in our food habits. We mostly eat Greek recipes and stuff, but I love a lot the different cuisines you can find here in the United States.
Very cool. Very cool. And do you find yourself, working more in the Greek community, or are you working with everybody?
Actually, I work with everybody, because the truth is everybody needs insurance. It's not it's not about Greeks, Americans, or something like that. I work with everyone that has a need and has any questions, or they want me to figure out something for them. It's always my pleasure, and it feels nice knowing that you help families, individuals in something they don't know a lot about. And actually, one of my clients about a year ago, we're talking about deductibles, co-insurance, co-pays, all that stuff, and he said, hey, Themi, that's all Greek to me. I don't understand what you're saying. So that's where I told him, John, that it's your lucky day today. I will help you translate all that Greek. So that's where a little bit the back story of my the insurance Greek came into play and stuff. But it's always nice. It feels nice and rewarding be able to help people not only save money but have good products as well, and educate them a little bit on how insurance actually works.
Yeah, I know like your customer said, it's all Greek to a lot of us. So it's good to have somebody kind of break that stuff down and help us along the way.
Absolutely.
So what's the best place, what's the best way for people to get a hold of you?
They can find me in my website, www.theinsurancegreek.com. I have my phone number up there. They can fill up the contact form and I will get back with them. They can find me on Facebook. It's Themis Papavlasopoulos Insurance, but they can also search for the Insurance Greek and it will pop them to my Facebook page as well. And I guess, that is the real two best ways people can get a hold of me, and I will definitely get their message.
Awesome. Well, I sure appreciate you joining me today, Themis. It's been great.
Oh yeah, it was a pleasure. Thank you very much for having me on, Ron.
Thank you.